Good morning, everyone. I'm excited to welcome you all today. Today, we will be exploring the important topic of installation conformance testing, or ICT. My name is Dr. S.K. Singh, and I hold a PhD in this field. In this presentation, we'll discuss how proper installation ensures compliance and readiness for validation. We'll cover key concepts, processes, and best practices to make sure installations meet the necessary standards. So, let's get started and dive into how ICT plays a vital role in our industry. Let's talk about ICT, or Installation Conformance Test. Essentially, this is the documented confirmation that the equipment or system has been installed exactly as per the approved design, vendor specifications, and regulatory norms. It's a critical step that ensures everything meets the necessary standards and requirements. ICT also confirms that the system is ready for the next phase, which is the Operational Qualification, or OQ. This means that before we move forward with operational testing, we have verified that the installation itself is correct and complete. This process is part of the larger verification and validation lifecycle. V&V is all about making sure that each stage of the project is verified to meet the design and validated to perform as intended. Another key aspect of ICT is that it ensures traceability, compliance, and installation integrity. This means we can track each step, demonstrate adherence to standards, and be confident that the installation is solid and reliable. Finally, understanding the introduction to installation conformance test helps us see how this step fits into the overall quality and validation framework. It's fundamental for ensuring that our equipment and systems are installed correctly, paving the way for successful qualification and operation. Let's talk about the importance of verifying a correct and compliant installation. This step is crucial to ensure everything has been set up properly according to the required standards. We need to confirm that the installation aligns with the User Requirements Specification, or URS, as well as Design Qualification, DQ, and vendor requirements. This helps us make sure that everything is in accordance with what was specified at the outset. Next, we have to ensure that the installation is safe, properly calibrated, and fully functional. Safety cannot be compromised, and calibration guarantees the equipment operates within the desired parameters. Functionality checks help us identify any issues early on. Establishing solid installation evidence is vital for audit readiness. Documentation and proof that the installation was performed correctly will support compliance during audits and inspections. Finally, a correct installation sets a strong foundation for subsequent stages like operational qualification, OQ, and performance qualification, PQ, as well as routine operations. When the installation is sound, it makes the entire validation process smoother and more reliable. This slide emphasizes that the purpose of installation qualification, ICT, is to verify all these key points, ensuring quality, safety, and compliance from the very beginning of the process. Now, let's take a closer look at where ICT applies within our industry. First, it plays a crucial role in manufacturing and packaging equipment, ensuring these processes are efficient and reliable. It also extends to utility systems such as HVAC, compressed air, water, and steam, which are essential for maintaining proper facility conditions. Laboratory instruments also heavily rely on ICT for precise measurements and data management. Control systems like PLCs, SCADA, HMI, and other computerized systems are vital for automation and monitoring throughout the facility. Additionally, ICT is integral to cleanroom and facility installations, helping maintain strict environmental controls. Lastly, weighing, dispensing, and inspection systems depend on ICT to ensure accuracy and compliance. Overall, the scope of ICT covers a wide range of systems and equipment, all interconnected to support quality, efficiency, and regulatory compliance across the entire operation. Alright, so before we move forward with the ICT execution, there are several key documents and prerequisites we need to have in place. First, we need an approved user requirements specification, or URS, along with the design qualification, DQ, to ensure everything aligns with what's needed. Next, it's crucial to have all vendor documents ready. This includes manuals, drawings, and certificates. These give us the necessary technical details and proof of compliance. If applicable, we also need FAT or SAT reports, which are factory acceptance tests or site acceptance tests, to verify that the equipment has been tested and meets specifications before installation. Risk assessments are vital too, especially tools like FMEA or QRM, to identify potential issues early and plan mitigations. Calibration certificates are another must-have. They confirm that our instruments are accurate and reliable. We also need layout drawings and P and ID diagrams, which help us visualize the system setup and process flow. An approved validation plan, or VMP, is essential to define the validation approach and ensure we meet quality standards. Finally, ICT prerequisites are the foundational steps we must complete beforehand, setting the stage for a smooth execution. All these elements are integral to ensuring that when we start the ICT, everything is in place, compliant, and ready to deliver reliable results. Now, let's take a closer look at what a standard ICT protocol typically includes. First, there's the equipment information sheet, which provides all the essential details about the equipment being installed. Next, we verify the installed components to ensure everything is correctly in place. We also need to check the utility connections, making sure power, water, or other utilities are properly connected and functional. Another critical step is verifying the material of construction, ensuring that the materials used meet the required standards and specifications. The instrumentation list and calibration status are also key. This helps confirm all instruments are listed correctly and calibrated for accurate measurements. If software or firmware are involved, we need to document their versions to keep track of updates and compatibility. Documentation and certificate verification are essential for compliance and traceability, so we review all relevant certificates and manuals. The deviation handling section allows us to document any issues encountered during installation and how they were resolved. A comprehensive summary report ties everything together, providing an overview of the entire process and confirming that all steps were completed. Finally, the installation conformance documentation serves as proof that the installation meets all the defined standards and requirements. Altogether, these elements form a thorough, organized approach to ensuring the integrity and quality of the ICT installation, aligning with our overall goal of maintaining high standards and reliable systems. Let's take a closer look at the key identification details for equipment. First, you'll want to know the name, model, tag, and serial number. These identifiers are essential for tracking and maintenance purposes. Next, we have the manufacturer details, which help us understand the origin and specifications of the equipment. It's also important to consider the area classification and installation location, as these influence safety requirements and operational conditions. Then, we categorize the equipment according to its category, A, B, C, or D, which reflects its criticality and how it should be handled. Understanding the intended use and operational scope gives us a clear picture of what the equipment is designed for and its expected performance. Alongside this, we include photos, layout diagrams, and references from the P and ID, which are invaluable for visualizing the setup and connections. We also need to verify the as-built documentation to ensure it accurately reflects the installed equipment, avoiding discrepancies during operation or maintenance. All these details, equipment information and identification, are vital for effective management, safety, and troubleshooting throughout the life cycle of the equipment. They connect directly to our overall goal, ensuring reliable, safe, and efficient plant operations. Now, let's move on to the key aspects of installation that are critical for ensuring everything functions smoothly and safely. First, physical installation, including leveling and anchoring, is fundamental. Proper leveling ensures the equipment operates efficiently, while secure anchoring prevents movement or accidents during operation. Next, we need to verify the mechanical assembly correctness, making sure all components are assembled as per specifications and tightened appropriately. Electrical installation and load capacity are equally vital. We must confirm the wiring is correctly installed and that the electrical load is within the system's capacity to prevent overloads or failures. Utility connections, such as air, steam, water, nitrogen, or vacuum lines, should be properly connected and tested for leaks or blockages. Earthing and grounding tests are essential for safety, ensuring the system is properly grounded to prevent electrical shocks. We also need to verify all safety features and guarding are in place, which protects operators and maintenance personnel from hazards. Clear labeling and flow direction markings help in easy identification and safe operation of the equipment. Environmental conditions matter too. It's important to confirm the installation environment matches the specified conditions, whether temperature, humidity, or cleanliness standards. Lastly, we should always verify that the installation meets all the predefined requirements, ensuring everything is compliant and ready for operation. All these steps, when done thoroughly, help us achieve a safe, reliable, and efficient system that aligns with the overall project goals. Let's now discuss the verification process, which is a crucial step in ensuring project quality and compliance. First, we need to review the general arrangement drawings and P and ID documents carefully. These drawings provide the detailed layout and process flow, so verifying their accuracy is essential. Next, we check the material of construction certificates to confirm that the materials used meet the specified standards and are suitable for the application. It's also important to review weld and passivation certificates, as these verify the quality and integrity of the welds and surface treatments. Pipe and duct routing diagrams should be examined to ensure proper installation and routing compliance. We then move on to software and automation documentation, which confirms that control systems are correctly designed and implemented. Component and spare part certificates are verified to guarantee that all parts meet the required specifications and are authentic. Calibration certificates are checked to ensure instruments and sensors are properly calibrated for accurate measurements. Vendor manuals and service documentation are reviewed to understand maintenance requirements and operational procedures. Altogether, these documents and certificates form the foundation of our verification process, helping us confirm that every aspect of the project aligns with our design, safety, and quality standards. This thorough verification is key to successful project delivery and ongoing operational reliability. Now, let's take a closer look at the ICT aspects related to instrumentation and software, if applicable. When it comes to software and automation, it's essential to verify the software or firmware versions to ensure they're up-to-date and compatible with the system. This helps maintain system integrity and security. Next, we need to verify the SCADA, PLC, and HMI systems. Proper verification ensures that data collection, control, and visualization are accurate and reliable. Access control and user management are also critical. Making sure only authorized personnel can access certain functions helps prevent unauthorized changes or tampering. Another key point is audit trail functionality. Having a clear record of system activities and changes is vital for traceability and compliance. Alongside that, cybersecurity measures and backup verification are fundamental in protecting the system from cyber threats and ensuring data integrity in case of failures. Additionally, we should evaluate the system's readiness for standards like Annex 11 or Part 11, which focus on electronic records and signatures. Compliance here is often mandatory for regulatory approval. Switching gears to instrumentation, we start with the master instrument list. This list should be comprehensive and accurate, serving as the backbone for all instrumentation management. Calibration status and traceability are next. It's crucial that all instruments are calibrated regularly and that calibration can be traced back to recognized standards. This maintains measurement accuracy over time. Classification of instruments into critical and non-critical categories helps prioritize maintenance and validation efforts. Critical instruments directly impact product quality or safety, so they require more rigorous oversight. Finally, set points and ranges need to be properly defined and documented, ensuring that each instrument operates within specified limits. This guarantees consistent process control and product quality. Overall, these points form a comprehensive approach to ensuring both the software and instrumentation components are reliable, compliant, and effectively managed within the system. Now let's talk about change control and how it impacts our processes. First, we conduct an impact assessment to understand what changes might affect, whether it's quality, compliance, or timelines. Once we've evaluated the impact, any necessary changes are closed through formal change control procedures to ensure everything remains on track. Moving on to deviations, these are essentially discrepancies we encounter during our operations. It's crucial to document these deviations thoroughly so we have a clear record of what went wrong or differed from the plan. When it comes to IQ deviations, we need to define them precisely to understand their scope and impact. Addressing deviations also involves implementing corrective actions to resolve issues and prevent recurrence. Remember, deviations and change control are interconnected. Both are vital for maintaining integrity, quality, and compliance throughout the process. Keeping a structured approach to handle these ensures that we stay aligned with our overall quality management system and project objectives. Now, let's take a moment to review the key elements included in the ICT summary report. First, we have the installation status, which provides an overview of where we stand with the setup process. It's crucial because it helps us identify any areas that may need attention before moving forward. Next is the deviation summary, where we document any discrepancies or issues encountered during installation, ensuring we keep track of potential risks or deviations from the plan. Then, there's the evidence of verification, which is all about demonstrating that specific tests have been successfully completed and verified. This gives us confidence that the system functions as intended. The traceability matrix is another vital component. It links each requirement to its corresponding verification activity, ensuring nothing is overlooked and everything is accounted for. Finally, we have the approval for proceeding to OQ, which signifies that all necessary checks and validations are in place, and we're authorized to move into the operational qualification phase. Together, these elements form a comprehensive snapshot of our ICT readiness, ensuring a smooth transition into the next stage of validation. This report helps us maintain clarity, traceability, and confidence throughout the process, aligning with our overall goal of delivering a reliable and compliant system. So, to wrap things up, ICT really plays a critical role in ensuring that installations are safe and compliant. It's not just about following procedures, it's about creating a documented trail that proves you're ready for qualification. This documentation is essential because it provides clear evidence that all the necessary steps have been completed properly. By doing this, we help ensure the integrity and reliability of the system, which are key to its long-term performance. Plus, having proper documentation makes audit compliance much smoother, giving confidence to regulators and stakeholders alike. Overall, implementing ICT effectively ties together safety, compliance, and system integrity, which is the core theme of today's discussion. It's an investment that safeguards the entire process and supports successful project outcomes. Let's take a closer look at some key regulatory frameworks and standards that guide qualification and validation processes. First, we have the EU GMP Annex 15, which provides detailed guidance on qualification and validation within the European Union. It's essential because it emphasizes a thorough, risk-based approach to ensure product quality and compliance. Moving on, the US FDA has specific regulations such as 21 CFR Part 211 and Part 11. Part 211 covers the manufacturing practices for pharmaceuticals, while Part 11 specifically addresses computerized systems, ensuring data integrity and electronic records are maintained properly. These are critical for maintaining compliance in our digital and automated environments. The WHO Technical Report Series, or TRS, offers international guidance, promoting harmonization across different regions and standards. This helps us ensure our validation practices are consistent with global expectations. Then there's GAMP5, which stands for Good Automated Manufacturing Practice. It provides an engineering and qualification approach, focusing on a risk-based lifecycle validation. This means we assess potential risks early and design our validation activities around those risks, making the process more efficient and effective. Overall, these references and standards form a comprehensive framework. They highlight the importance of a risk-based, life cycle approach to qualification and validation, ensuring product quality, patient safety, and regulatory compliance across different markets. For further support, please contact us. If you have any questions or need additional assistance, don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help ensure you feel confident moving forward. Thank you so much for your time and attention today.